With me now is Aakash Chopra. We're going to be talking about the one test match left in this series. Did you really think it was going to be 2-0 with just one match left to go?
Well, with the kind of pitches that have been prepared and the way South Africans have batted against spin, after the first test match, I was convinced that we'll win it 4-0. It is slightly unfortunate that the game in Bengaluru got washed out, or else this would have actually read 4-0 by the end of the Delhi test match, but now we'll have to live with 3-0.
Delhi is known to be a spinning track. What are the possibilities for our Ashwin here?
I think for the Quint only, I had predicted that he was my man of the series, and that was only after the first innings in Mohali. That was a mid-match review that we did, and I'm going with that. He's already got 24-25 wickets already. He will finish with more than 32, 33, maybe 35. You never know. Also, if he gets there, of course, another man of the series award is waiting for him, and he will once again be really tough to handle.
Lots of talk on the pitches in this series, especially in Nagpur. Which side of this pitch discussion are you on?
Well, I think it was a challenging pitch, and pitch preparation is not perfect science. You want challenging pitches, you want a result, but you don't want the puff of dust coming out on day one. That's why Mohali was alright. I thought the Mohali just teams played poorly. In Nagpur, they were challenged a little more, and that is why I felt that Nagpur pitch, the balance was slightly tilted towards bowlers a bit more than it should be. In Delhi, I expect a slightly better pitch where the match, even if it lasts 3 days, at least we have a centurion, we have people who are scoring half centuries, and batting is possible, staying is possible.
Maybe a century finally to go for AB de Villiers?
Oh, well, a century, whoever scores it, because if it doesn't happen, this might just be the first test series ever in the history of Indian test cricket where not a single century is scored in a 4 test match series at home. So you don't want that distinction to happen. So you want a century to be scored. If AB de Villiers, great from an Indian perspective, a Virat Kohli century, because as a captain he's doing brilliantly, but as a batsman he's leaving a legacy behind, and every home series must produce at least 1 or 2 centuries, and that hasn't happened yet. In fact, not even a single half century for Kohli thus far. So he would want to leave on a high, finish the series on a high as a captain and also as a batsman. So a century for Virat Kohli will be on my wish list.
Okay, lastly, any predictions? 3 days, 4 days, 5 days?
Without having a look at the track, it's slightly unfair to predict, but then if it's anywhere close to Mohali or Nagpur, another 3.5 day match in the offing.